So the plan is we're gonna stop by Vegas first, have something to eat, and we're gonna drive to Zion and park outside of the campground because we didn't have a reservation for any campsite yet.
Right now it's about 7 a.m. in the morning. We arrived about 5 to wait in line, and we were already about 15 cars in line. There's a long line of cars waiting for a campsite. Here's the ranger. As you can see, she's talking to people and she's handing out tickets. Chances are pretty good for us so far.
This is our campground. It's number 30. After we set up the camp, we hop onto the shuttle. Time to explore the Riverwalk. For more information about Zion Shuttle, please check below. So we are just arrived at Temple of Sinamawa. This is where we're gonna start to do our riverside walk and past the Narrows. We'll see. Cool. It's really fun. So we made a couple river crossings, and now we've arrived at this awesome, I don't even know how to describe it, kind of place. And then we're gonna keep walking there, and eventually we're gonna arrive to the Wall Street, and that is the goal for today. So we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. So I don't know if this is Wall Street or not, but it looks pretty tall and then it looks really narrow. So we're gonna go in and then find out what's gonna happen. We actually finally made it. This whole entire stretch is the so-called Wall Street. So the highlight of today is our awesome little lunch. We actually prep lunch before we left for camping because it's easier to prep it at home. And for the next 3 days, we're gonna eat the same lunch. But it's a good start. So it's pretty much ciabatta bread from Costco with provolone cheese, caramelized onions, and portobello mushroom. Good. Let's do it. Mushrooms there, onions and cheese. It's like the perfect lunch after a hard hike. After we had lunch, we walked around the area a little bit more and took some amazing pictures. So we're ready to go down to Palm Creek today, and then there are 6 rappels, and we have to hike down here first, go down under the bridge, and go into the canyon. They've been telling us that the water is really cold over there, therefore we're bringing our wetsuit, 3-2 for me, and we'll see how this goes. So we are all suited up, wetsuit, harnesses, ATCs, ropes, and we're ready to go. Okay, so we just climbed down from the parking lot, and we're officially gonna begin our Pine Creek canyoneering route, trail, however you wanna call it. And we pretty much, there's a bridge over there, and we came down all the way from the bridge down to here, and this is awesome canyon so far. and then we're gonna walk that way. So we've done a couple of rappels, done a couple of swimming holes, and now we're walking within the canyon. It's pretty cool here. And the structure looks amazing. So
We ended the Pine Creek Canyoneering portion with a magnificent 100-foot free descent into this vast opening, which is referred as the Cathedral. We would like to end this Pine Creek segment with some amazing pictures we've taken along the way. The total time it took us to complete the 1.5-mile Pine Creek Trail was 6 hours.
at our last day at Zion, we visited the subway via top-down route. We started the day at the Wildcat Canyon trailhead. At the sign, turn left to follow the West Rim Trail, then turn right at Northgate Peaks. After about 0.2 miles, you will see the subway trailhead sign on your left. Follow the route behind the sign, and then you will start to see sleek rock layers with cairns. The cairns are very important. Follow them or you will get lost. The cairns will lead you to the forested area, back to the slick rock layers. Eventually, you will come out on a ridge where you want to head left to this overlook point. From the overlook, you want to hike down to the forested area. There will be slight rock scrambling here and there, and you will then see this amazing gully that reminded us of the Avatar film. After an intense rock scrambling, you will reach to your first water pond, and then the fun begins here. After we had fun with the swimming holes, we encountered quicksand. So we did the rappel over there.
You're good. Just step over here on the bottom. Back. Yeah.
Now we're walking along the river, which is amazing. Wow. This is North Pole.
Okay.
This is the North Pole.
There it is.
This is the North Pole. After the North Pole, and then after a little short rappel, we finally reached today's highlight, the subway.
After the subway, it's time to start heading back to the car. You're looking about 5 to 6 hours in several river crossings. At least that's how long it took us. From this point, you will see the black lava rocks up on the hill. Stay on the right bank of the river. About 30 minutes later, you'll come upon a big gray rock with dinosaur prints. About another 30 minutes later, you will see a sign. Now it's time to start climbing. It's a very steep climb. Be careful. You're looking about 300 feet of gain within a very short distance. After you reach the top, it will be another quarter mile into the parking lot. This is where it's all flat, so enjoy it.
Hi. We just came back from Zion and we love Zion. But then here are some things that we think you guys should know ahead of time.
One thing that we learned that from California going to Utah, probably nobody really thinks about this, but you do lose an hour going to Utah. So if you do plan on getting to the campsite at 5, give yourself enough time for the 1 hour time difference.
Which means it should really be there at 4 a.m., not 5. Also, what else?
Next thing that we found very useful for the Narrows hike is the use of hiking sticks.
Oh yeah, hiking sticks.
Yeah, because the fact that you're hiking water and underneath the water is basically a riverbed, and it's all rocky. So you need the hiking sticks kind of give you balance and kind of navigate around the rocks.
Also, if you do prepare to go into the narrow, we found that if you wear a neoprene socks inside your regular hiking shoes, is definitely very helpful. It keeps your feet warm, and we got neoprene socks for $5.
$5 on Amazon?
Yeah, so it's definitely buy it. It's helpful. Also showers, right?
Yes.
Showers. So there's no showers in the campground, and if you do plan to shower, is it Zion Outfitter? No.
I think it's Zion. Yeah, I think so. It is.
Okay, so we guess it's Zion Outfitters. It's right outside the park. It's actually really close. It's in a plaza where there's a lot of restaurants and then rentals, and they have showers 24/7. Oh, actually no, not 24/7.
I think they close at 10.
They close at 10.
But they are a little bit pricey. But after a long day's of hike,
It's
worth it.
It's worth it. Do it. What else?
Neoprene bag.
Dry bags.
Yes, dry
Bags, not neoprene
Start
bags.
over. Dry bags, definitely an essential item to carry with you in the Narrows or any Zion hike, because you're dealing with a lot of water, and chances are you need to put your lunch and your electronics, camera, stuff like that in there.
Yeah.
A dry bag with maybe like a backpack style might be best, because there's a way to carry it.
Yeah.
Make sure you get a size big enough to carry all your essentials, all your dry items.
Yeah. Yeah. Or else you'd be like me, holding the dry bags by the handle, which essentially at the end of our hike, we found that our handle was a bit broken because of that, because it was really heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that,
That's it. I mean, go check out Zion. It's fun.
it's a lovely place.
Check the weather. If you're going to do some canyoneering, check the weather definitely. They are prone to flash floods when it rains.
Yeah.
Several miles north or anywhere that's downstream, right?
Yeah.
Downstream.
But yeah, go there, check it out. We went during Labor Day. It was great weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's lovely season to go.
So if you enjoyed our video, definitely subscribe. This is one of our first videos, so I mean,
Give it some up.
if you think we need to improve on anything or any comments or suggestions, definitely leave a comment below.
Yep.
All comments are welcome.
Subscribe it, like it, give it some up, and we really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye.